Hello, everyone. Sister Mary Smirnoff here. I've got you propped on a stick there. Oh, yes, that's much better. So it's Saturday, apparently. So I'm told, anyway, but I don't know. It could be a conspiracy. It could really be Thursday, but it won't really matter, will it? So, I didn't do a post yesterday. Sorry. It was no mental health issues or anything. I just didn't get around to it. I fixed my bicycle. My bicycle had been locked in the garage here at the convent for 10 years. And I put it back together again yesterday and I had a little ride around on it. You know, it was lovely. Yes, so I'll do the big book of spirit first. Right, this is an interesting one for today and also nice. I liked it. Never give in, never, 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 never. In nothing, great or small, large or petty. Never give in except to convictions of honour and good sense. Winston Churchill said that. I wasn't a fan of him, I've got to say. But, however, and he was really ugly in that movie, wasn't he? Yes, anywho. But those are wise words, I think, you know, so we let that go, that it was said by Winston. Anywho, moving on. So I've got my book here with all my stories in it, or questions and answer times and things. Oh, yes. So, I got two questions. One from Marion. Marion wants to know that when the orphanage children leave home and go off to college or go on to do things or you know, do I miss them when they leave the convent? Marion, do I get really upset and stuff? Yes, I cry, everything is annoying me, and then once they pull out of the driveway, I'm fine again. So you see, I get over it. Yes, I do. I move along to other things, you know. Always got a list, don't you? Right, now, Marion, and I see a lot of people on Facebook, and they're saying how they're bonding with their children and they're, you know, all of that. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm waiting. The only bonding that'll be going here is somebody bailing me out on bond from the big house, as it were. And I don't mean the convent big house. I mean the big house. So, I also read on Facebook. This was a good one. I like this one. It said, the 10 first things you do after this virus. I'd be interested to hear what you're all going to say. I think for me, one of the big things would be to go somewhere, to travel. I think after you've been locked up, it is. I mean, I'm surely, you know, when people are on a sentence, like a prison sentence, and then they get out, it'd be the same sort of list, wouldn't it? Your favourite restaurant, I don't know, go places, do things. I'd like to see all my friends again, you know, have a big party here, you know, that kind of thing, I think, for me anyway, but definitely a trip. I'd probably go to Antigua or Ireland. I like both of those places, and I love Italy. Now, I know it's getting a bad rap right now, but you know, when this is all cleared up, they'll be fine. You'd want to be one of the first people going there, wouldn't you? Because then you would get, it wouldn't be as busy, because when I was in Italy in April or May, I was in Italy. It was packed with people, and that's May, before even school holidays. So I'd like to go when it's not as packed. Yes, I'd like that a lot. Now, regrets. What's your biggest thing that you regret while we're in the big sea? Well, you know, there's 2 prom dresses hanging in the closet in there for one of the orphans. And the reason why there's 2, there's only 1 prom, but we couldn't decide, and the both were beautiful on her. And I just said, you know what, just get both. Because you'll probably end up going, using one of them that's not quite as glittery, if you like, on holidays when we're in the Bahamas. And you could wear it to dinner one night. Beautiful, beautiful. Both dresses are beautiful. So we kept them, but they're a stark reminder to me as I see them hanging on the door, still in their wrappings from the shop. I look at them and I'm sad for that. You know, there's going to be no prom. Or at least not till later in the year, you know. So I feel bad for that. That's just, tomorrow it could be a different thing that I'm feeling bad about. But I feel bad for her because she had her 16th birthday and that was pretty crap too. And St. Patrick's Day was a joke, a real joke. And then, you know, no prom. It just seems a little hard, doesn't it? I feel sorry for the children, really, more than anything else. And not just the ones that are living with me. All children, really. I like children. I think I like children more than I like adults, to be honest with you. With children, you get a real picture of their true selves. They're not trying to fake it till they make it. They'll just come out with it. I do like children a lot. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Right, that brings me to my next thing. So, I was telling a friend of mine that I'm still in solitary confinement, well, we all are, really. But it reminded me of that movie, Chicken Run. Do you remember the movie Chicken Run? It was years ago for kids. I remember showing it at the convent. So, and I think the head chicken or hen, Marjorie, I think her name was. But one of them had been missing for a while, one of the chickens. And when she came back, Marjorie says to her, well, I can't remember her name, but the one that was in solitary, but regardless, I digress. She goes, I have to make up a name to do the quote for you, because say it was Doris. Hello, Doris, did you have a lovely time on holidays? And then Doris goes, I wasn't on holidays, I was in solitary confinement. And then Marjorie says, oh, it's nice to have a little bit of time to yourself, isn't it? So I thought, that's what this is kind of like. We're all in Chicken Run right now, aren't we? So, we're all in solitary confinement and some people think they're on holidays. Well, if it works for them, let them have it. Right. Oh my gosh, this is another one I thought of yesterday. So, Easter. We're almost at Easter. And if you look back on some of these videos, I did an Easter video last year about Jesus going missing on the Friday and rising again on the Monday. Now it's the joke's on me this year, isn't it? Because I don't even know if I'll be rising this Monday on that Easter. See, I'm getting all the holidays mixed up now. Oh, I got into the tequila last night with Sister Sheila Tequila. That's what we call her here at the convent, and she calls me Smyrny. But I got into the tequila with her last night, and not many, we had one, but they were, those big giant tumblers that you can get 3 or 4 drinks into. So we had one of those each and put the world to rights, as it were, and she's got over the joy to the world now. She's moved on from that now, and we were trying to think of hymns for tomorrow's Mass, but we weren't coming up with much. But then that could have been just because we were on the tequila. We were starting to think of 80 songs we could turn into hymns for Mass tomorrow. But I don't think Father Frank would be amused. Anywho, oh yes, and Eric. Hello to Eric. Shout out to Eric. I'm not sure if you're in France right now, Eric, or you're back in London. I don't know. I know you flit between the two. But in answer to your question, have I seen the movie The New Pope with Jude Law? No, I haven't, but I'll put it on my list. He has a particular look about him these days, doesn't he? Yes, I can see why you like Jude Law. Yes. I bet he'll be easy on the eye as far as a pope is concerned. We never really get many lookers as popes, do we? No. So I'll have a look at that movie. Anyway, people, that's everything for today. I'm sorry I'm not more exciting or fun. That's about it. There's nothing much to say. The homeschooling program's going well. They're doing it all themselves. I don't really have much input now. Father Frank is Father Frank, still the same, only worse. So you can imagine. As each day goes on, the more jittery he gets about this big C. And that's about it, really. So I hope you're all having a fabulous day. I know it's no different the weekend to the week at the moment for most of us. But we'll carry on. Carry on, everyone. So love to you all. Big shout out to everybody. Big hello, big bye-bye. May God be with you today. See you all tomorrow, everyone.